So it's really important for automation technology to be accessible to people, particularly people who are more business focused maybe than technology focused. And so, with Cortex, we have a very visual, drag and drop graphical environment in which people can build up their automation flows. We have a range of predefined function blocks that they can stitch together and then configure to define the automation execution process. And that means that they can very quickly build up the automation, define the automation. Because it's a graphical structure, actually, it means that it's very easy for people to view the structure and understand what it's trying to do compared to maybe if you were trying to code it. So I think that, it makes it easier for people to understand, quicker for people to understand maybe what the automation is doing and identify how and where changes need to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you get visibility, understanding. It's in essence almost self-documenting, and I think that the tangibility, you don't get lost in translation, which is what happens if you're taking a business need and translating that into something that is not transparent, like a graphical execution engine.
I also think it's important to recognize that with Cortex, it's a web application, so it's accessible via any modern browser. There's no client machine installation required, and that means it's accessible to the whole organization who have the right access rights to access it. Makes it very quickly to add new people who want to be able to build and test automation.
Yeah, sure. So I think the neat thing about Cortex is that the business users tend to identify with the graphical version of their automation, but equally what it allows you to do with code is to include that in the automation so that non-technical users can call it, or it can be incorporated in the automations, which makes it an enablement environment for people who are business users as well as people who are comfortable with coding.